Well, welcome to the Swafford Homestead. Alright, well, we'll call this garden too. It's just a piece of a garden anymore. But got two zucchinis. These first five is just straight neck yellow squash. They come out of a bulk seed bin. No special name or nothing on it. These last two, this little one here, that one is gold prize straight neck squash. A little different. Can't tell a whole lot of difference as far as squash wise, but usually they put on a lot of squash. When they get started, they really load up. And I guess in the heat, they've had a hard time getting started. They was a little late. Here's my watermelon patch. Yeah, I just made a slim run down there. I've got to go back and add some sides because, of course, the watermelons are trying to spread everywhere. There's 9 or 10 plants in here. I think all 10 lived, I'm not sure. We had a little battle there for a little while, but everything seems to be good. On to the third garden. Well, I'm getting a little exercise. Been digging potatoes. We'll talk about them in a minute. I thought we'd do a little walk around tour right quick. We're staring at the zucchini and the squash. I see that I need to cut one off each one of them. We changed things up a little bit. I started my grandson some pumpkins. And we replaced some of this broccoli and cauliflower that was not doing anything. The plants grew, but it's got so hot they bolted. They never made a head. And the bugs has got the rest of them, so time for something different. Now, I don't remember for sure which one's which because I planted 6. I think it's called spooky pumpkins. Makes jack-o'-lanterns. I planted 6 sugar pies. Now all 6 of each one made it. But I can't tell you which one's which right now because I planted them side by side. Of course, I think that's cauliflower, what's left, and the bugs has destroyed it. It's hot and humid and bugs has been hard on me. Been hard on the garden. My little aramouth. It popped up in one of my seed trays and I was planting and I just went ahead and used it. Apparently that little tiny seed was stuck to something. My 4 rows of contender beans, they have really produced until it quit raining. We hadn't had no rain in a good week probably. There's some beans I gotta pick after this video. But the first load of beans was about a gallon bucket. The second load was about a 5-gallon bucket. The third one was about a bucket and a half with a 5-gallon bucket. After that, the last couple was around 5-gallon. But they have produced really well, and they're still green, they're still trying. But hopefully it'll get a rain in a day or two and we can get these going again. My stick beans, or pole beans, some people call them. The other garden is really booming now, so don't have to have them, but I'd like to see them finish out. That is my peanuts. The Virginia jumbo peanuts. Jumbo Virginia, whichever way. Sweet potatoes. The left-hand row at the end is where the Nancy, I can't think now, the white sweet potatoes, Nancy Halls. This is my nightmare. This was 10 rows of potatoes. Things did not go the way I wanted them to. I moved my potato patch. I planted last year's potatoes. Between the rain and the mud and the grass and the potato beetles, I've got a mess. I have never fought grass so hard and lost. I even waded out in the mud and pulled grass, and I can't stop this grass. So I'm just digging potatoes wherever I can, and I'm going to turn it with a tractor and hopefully kill out some of this grass seed. You can see where I've been digging. Been hitting all the bad spots, you know, all the worst looking plants, and I'm working on it slowly. Not what I wanted, but I had a lot of factors against me, and you know, sometimes you just don't have good luck. I've had good luck growing potatoes for years, but this one has showed me that things can go bad even though you do everything you know to do right. Sometimes it just don't turn out. But we planted potatoes in the raised beds, and I'll probably plant a few more just to keep some fresh ones going. This is the honey drip sorghum. It's the first 4 rows here. You know, I said I was going to plant corn with it just to confuse people. Well, I did. This was the field corn that a man gave me. No, he didn't give me a name. It's yellow. I think it's a dent corn, best I remember. I haven't looked at the seeds in a while. But he said it was a good multi-purpose corn. Use it for several different things. You can feed, you can eat it, you can grind it. It's not sweet corn. By any means, it won't be as good as sweet corn, but people that like field corn around here, people love field corn. You just can't eat the mess no more because, you know, it's GMO and it's chemically altered and it has Roundup sprayed on it. Probably not a good thing. You might not have heard nobody, but it just don't sound good like it used to be. The old field corn was really good before they started all the chemical work, which I know we got to have more production. The chemicals make it easier. This is it's sorghum. It's the sweet Mennonite sorghum. I got 2 rows of it. And the neighbor's dogs has decided to come and see me. This is garden 3. This is the other place that keeps me busy. I'll have to show you the pumpkins in the pile too. I'll cut it off and walk to it. This is pumpkin. My daughter had pumpkins last year for our grandson in the yard, and they got rotten. We scooped them up and we threw them in the compost pile. Well, my compost pile has been taken over by about 3 or 4 pumpkin plants. A little bit of everything growing in it, but mostly pumpkin on top. And it's actually made a pumpkin already. You can see there, it's already made it. Started a pumpkin. Lots and lots of blooms. I've seen a few female blooms in it. A lot of male blooms right now. I'm hoping it makes several pumpkins. We can live without the compost pile. It's going to make pumpkins as long as it's making something. I thought I'd show you that. It's been neat to watch. It's amazing how much it grows. You see why people that plants in compost has good gardens. Because them seeds were thrown down and not even covered up. They have made beautiful, beautiful plants.